Well, we had planned on making coffee and just enjoying sunrise, but looks like we need to get packed up. The rain is coming. So, gorgeous view here though. Slept good last night, man. I needed that. Yeah, get packed up, hit the trail. We'll probably need to go ahead and pack up. Yep. As we're still undecided about the river crossing. I'm not really sure like what the depth's gonna be and everything on us short people. So we'll get packed up and we'll hit the trail here soon. Alright, time to hit the trail. Is it time to hit the trail, Sally? Head down the mountain.
Cream or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell. This is a pretty steep little descent here. It was a steep ascent last year, so I'm glad to be going down it. Mom, I think we'd rather go up. But, man, beautiful morning, but the rain is coming. And of course, this is like the one time I forgot my pack cover on my pack. I think the last trip I forgot my pack cover, or I just didn't pack it. So, anyway, but everything needs to stay dry is inside my roll top dry bag, so ain't a big deal. Keep showing y'all the way. That campsite up there's nice. Like, there's plenty of wood and stuff, and it seems like people use it a lot because there was wood like stacked up, and so it's nice just not having to scrounge around for several minutes trying to get firewood together. But definitely recommend grabbing that water. If you're going southbound, it's good to get that water where we did because that's a shorter water carry. We'll just keep showing y'all the way. Now laurel leaves. So this is mountain laurel here. It's pretty. Yeah. Huh? Watch your head. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry, we're not at the intersection yet. Okay. My bad. Edit that out. It says that 0.83. And we're going to take a left here, go down to the river, just to take a gander at it. So kind of zigzags here at 0.85. Here was going to be our campsite last night. So here was that campsite I was talking about staying at. What's it? 1.89. It's got a nice little beach area. Nice fire pit here. Not many trees for hanging because trees are covered in poison ivy. Definitely tent friendly. We gotta keep going, Sally. Come on. You can see a nice beach. Yeah, you don't have a place for a hammock. You'd have to tent. View here. A lot of poison ivy around here, though. God, there's just poison everywhere. Huh? Yeah. Walk through it with your shoes. So this is the MST coming this way. Back on the trail, 0.96. It sounds like it's running higher than I'm comfortable with. I don't know, it don't look that bad. Maybe we'll be okay. So here's a campsite. That tree's like okay. This is at 1.04. A nice little site here by the river. And you got that big dead tree there. This tree here. The big fire pit here. Honestly, if this was cleared out a little more, this would be a good little tent site here, or hammocks. Aside from all the poison ivy on the trees. River. See how deep it is. How comfortable my mom feels about getting in. But she's really worried about her balance and being able to stay, upright. Yeah.
Over to the red flags.
But it's somewhere like right over in there. So I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. Does it get deeper as you go out?
No. I don't remember it getting deeper. Just wherever you feel comfortable. Maybe just take like a couple steps just to see. So I don't know what happened. There was a white disc over there showing where the MST crossed. I remember it last time because it was easy to spot. What do you think, Mom? Right now it's about mid-shin. It's not too bad. Still about mid-shin. And I'll note that the river was running about 187 this morning. Okay, now we're about knee deep. I would go up here and stay on the little rocks. Okay, right over there is our target. So we're making it. We're making it. Okay. Just don't step on them big rocks. Stay, Sally. For the most part, this has been about mid-shin, so it's not been too bad. Okay, you got it. Okay, we're almost there. Sally loves the river crossing. Come around this way. There's sand right here. And I will note the deepest part is near the east bank. So I remember that from where I dropped in the river last year. Let's see. So that white disc is still on the tree. It's just hidden by the greenery. But you can see you're crossing at a diagonal. Alright, so you can see right there that that's the deepest part right there. Really deep one. I stepped on that one rock you just passed, and then stepped to the right, but you can just, come on. We did it, Mom! Woohoo!
Yay! I'm still walking.
So, that's at 1.11, we're across the river. Woohoo! I'm a little bit worried about that, but I mean, it really wasn't that bad. So, you can see several campsites here. This one over here seemed nice last time I was here. You can tell it's definitely well used. They got rocks for sitting and all that. Definitely could hang a hammock here. I don't see any majorly threatening trees. So, but I'm just so glad we was able to do that. And my mom was able to cross the river. She's a trooper. About the river crossing.
it was unnerving, but we made it, and I'm glad. This cuts our day short.
Yeah. So now we only have like maybe 1.5 miles to the car instead of like 6. So you can see there's another campfire there, ring campfire camping area there. People's walked by it and kind of cleared it, so this is at 1.2. Seems like I remember this being down last year. So there's no. We don't have any extra water, do we? We left that. So I'm going to go back to the MST crossing to get some dirty water to put out this fire that people have left. Because, I mean, this is piping hot. Back to the river we go, 1.21, or I go. I didn't notice any of the other campsites. It was smoldering like that. So I just would rather. They've already had one forest fire over here. We don't need another one. So at 1.3, grab some dirty water. Take back up here and put on that. So we just drowned it. We're going to put a little more water on it. It's still pretty hot here.
Oh yeah, that's what was happening. Yeah.
Well, they probably did that last night when they built the fire. But still, I mean, they should have put that out better. But we got it soaked down with about 6 liters of water, so better than how we found it anyway. So now we're back going on our path at 1.36. And we're going to go up the MST and then over on Faulkner Flats to connect up to Wolf Pit. I think it's like 1.5 miles or so, mile, something like that. So today's a pretty short day, but we'll just see how the Faulkner Flats trail is. I'd asked my friend online, and he said it's easy, so we'll see. Everybody's viewpoint of easy can be a little bit subjective. So, this is pretty. It's really cool. So yeah, I just checked the map. Oops. I'm going to check the map, and we got like maybe 2 miles or a little, plus or minus a little. It's how trails go. Oh, that's a big rock bluff. I didn't even see that last time I was here. Okay. So anyway, this is our last view of the river.
Are we going back?
No, we go up. Now we start climbing. Mom's like, oh, 2 miles of climbing. The rain has started. So we got our rain gear on. And we'll just finish out hiking in the rain, I guess. It has been a good trip. Like, this is hard. I know there's a lot of people I've seen, where they do this in 4 days. Personally, I wouldn't do it in less time than what we've done, which was 6 days. 6 nights, 7 days. And, yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, Linville always is, but the trails can be absolute brutal. And this time it was more the, look at this thing. Hang on a second.
Oh, no, I think that is them.
We were looking at this plant here. We was trying to figure out what it is. We don't think we've ever seen it. And then there's a taller version like right there. And even behind it, there's another one. But anyway, as I was saying, the trails can be just absolute brutal as far as just the ups and the downs, and just, I mean, every day has its challenges, has its rewards too, but definitely be mentally prepared for challenges. Also be prepared for water carries, because water can be scarce, or kind of, far between. But overall, it's been really good. Just glad I got to share it with my mom and all that. It is dog friendly, but just know what your dog's capable of. I mean, y'all seen Sally. And even she's looking tired after this trip. So, this climb. Anyway, I really just don't have words for it. I really don't. I would definitely recommend going up to Babel. That was worth a while, but a little sketchy. And definitely recommend camping at Sitting Bear. It's a great sunrise view. But yeah, just I just don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't. You know, and be prepared. You know, camping down by the river is cooler than camping up on the rim. Especially if you're right by the water. For our trip, the bugs were awful the first like 2 or 3 days. Obviously be careful on any kind of the trails, as you know, perils await. So yeah, just I mean, it's worthwhile coming and doing it, but it's a tough 40+ miles. You know, this ain't the AT out here. It really ain't. So you can see just how much we've climbed in this short little distance. But man, we've had really good weather. Like I say, other than the bugs, bring bug spray. Look at the view. So I believe we're staying straight here. I think. Let me verify. Yeah, so we're going to stay straight to connect over to Faulkner Flats here. This is at 1.6. Oh, so we're going to take a right here. But all in all, like, I think my favorite part was the North Carolina wall. Obviously, no, like where we went down, there was no information, you know, posted about there being it closed for the peregrine falcons. Because I obviously wouldn't have went down it if I'd known that. But we didn't see a sign. So, but that was probably like my favorite part. It was just breathtaking. Mom's favorite part was Babel. She really enjoyed that view. And yeah, so I think that's all I can think of to say on this trip. If I think of any other things, I'll of course record them. But now I'll just show you all the way. So this looks like it crosses over to Faulkner Flats. So we're going to take this instead of losing all the elevation we just gained. This is at 1.73. So hopefully this trail is okay. Hadn't been on it before. Hadn't really been on any of this section. So it looks like it's pretty well used. So we'll see how this goes. What's one more unmaintained trail to this trip? As long as it stays relatively visible. That's my big concern. Because it looked like if we actually just stayed on the MST down to the Faulkner Flats, like we would lose all the elevation we just gained coming up from the river. So I really wasn't too big a fan of that idea. So let's see how this goes. And it wasn't named on any map I had. So I don't know. I'll call it Faulkner Flat Cutover. don't like briars. So on the Avenza app, this shows as just like a water source, but obviously it's, oh, there's a little bit of water here. 1.87.
This is new territory for you too, ain't it?
Yeah, I hadn't done this. Dad, I hear some water. She's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Mom's going to rename Sitting Bear to Standing Bear. She keeps calling it Standing Bear. So if you hear Standing Bear in the video, that's we're referring to Sitting Bear.
Did we get off the trail?
It looks like we did.
Or is it going down that way?
No, that ain't right. Cause that over there looks like the trail. Okay, let's back up. Yeah, I think that, oh, this is like another like little like creek or what, or else like, maybe this was like an old road or something. You know how they do like the drainages, you know?
Oh.
So here around the 1.9 mark, it looks like that's the trail, but it's not. The trail stays to the left right here. More briars. Ow. Okay. Here's a little stream crossing. Good thing my feet's already wet. 1.93. Oh, that feels kind of nice actually. Oh. Cold water therapy. Alright. So that little stream's at 1.93. And to be honest, I think I would bring camp shoes for this trip. Just so like at the end of the day you could get your feet out of your shoes. Because there was a couple of nights I was just like, man, it's so nice to get my feet out of these shoes. And I still haven't walked around camp. Let's see. So.
Different.
I guess this is more the fire damage from the short off fire. 1.96. We're gonna start climbing. I don't really know. I mean, it's better than I thought it would be. Watch out. Oh wow, what have you? I was just looking at the map because we were kind of wondering what this was, and this point right here is a tall mountain. That's where we stayed last night. So it's pretty cool to see how far we've come and just to see the mountain we stayed up. Oh wow, that's cool. Ouch. Pretty in here, ain't it? And steak and burgers, like we gotta get some real food. We have been thinking about real food for like the last day. I was talking about steaks earlier, and I was referring to tent steaks, and Mom was thinking about steak. And I've been thinking about pizza. I think pizza is like my go-to thing for Post Trail. But yeah, just enjoying this. This little cutover has been really nice. Like it's grown over in places, but it's not bad. You know, I'm in shorts and that, you know, I'm not got cut up much or anything. So here is Faulkner Flats. So yeah, 2.13. We're gonna take a left on Faulkner Flats. Yeah, I will say the one thing that's probably helped us more than anything has been the cloudy days the last couple or 3 days where it's not been full sun. It doesn't seem like the bugs were as bad. So that helped tremendously because the bugs were just gosh awful. Those like day 2 through like 4 or something. Like at first they were just aggravating Mom, and then I started getting it, and it was like annihilation set in. But yeah, that definitely has helped a ton. It's just having the cloud cover, because honestly I like that it's raining today. So I had signal here, and we hadn't seen this kind of bush. It's an Indian plum. I think it's osso berry or something.
Look at that little yellow bush.
Oh, that's cute, little yellow flower.
Well, it would be, but
yeah, I think just where my feet stayed wet yesterday, where they got just soaked. I mean, it's my fault I did that, but yeah, I think, yeah, my feet were pruned yesterday, so definitely think I've just about got a blister. But I mean, my socks were dry this morning. I think it's just getting them re-wet this morning. Just is what it is. But for almost a week out here, I only have one blister. It's pretty good. It looks like there's a deer stand right there. 2.33. Yeah, bear. Who knows? Definitely a lot of blueberry bushes here. We'll be a short off here at 2.37. This here looks like some sort of campsite, or people will try to make it one. 2.43. I mean, it would do in a pinch. Go. This was snake, little baby snake. Down in these leaves was wriggling around. Let's not play with snakes. Oh wow, you can start seeing Lake James now. Give you the lake 2.72. Oh. Yeah. So we had to delayer. The rain has stopped, and I checked the radar, and it looked like most of it missed us. So thankful for that. Thankful we didn't get soaking wet. So keep climbing. Nothing like a sunny finish to an end of a long adventure. Well, I said I was happy to see sun, but since the sun came out, the bugs got worse. Trees across the trail at 2.94. Oh, look at this thing. That's 2.05. I think she's tired. And Sally's just refusing to jump anymore. She's like, I'm tired, you're going to pick me up. So right here's like a little campsite. 3.08. Yeah, it looks like it's used. Yeah, nice fly spot there for a tent. I wasn't expecting to see any campsites on this trail. Alright, here we are at the junction where you gate that way. That's how we went up going to Short Off a few days ago. That's Faulkner Flat, so this is the main junction. So we're only a half mile from the car. That's how we went up early at the beginning of this trip. So this is at 3.12, 13. Now we just got this downhill to Wolf Pit and we'll be done. Finito, finished. So man, it's been one heck of an adventure for sure. But we're tired and we're ready for real food, baths, cold, ice cold drinks, something other than water. And yeah, just man, it's been awesome. But you know, it had its times where it was challenging, and definitely I was on the struggle bus a few times, but definitely worth doing. But you know, if you do this, make sure you have a Venza. You know, anytime you come up here, use a Venza. It's the only map that's probably accurate, and it works when you're offline and don't have signal. Don't forget the bug spray once the weather gets warmer, because they are vicious when the sun is out. But yeah, I can't believe we've done it. Almost. Can't count our eggs too soon, but man, it's just incredible. What did you think about it, Mom?
It was gorgeous.
Was it worth doing?
I'm beat up, but it was beautiful and it was worth coming for.
And yeah, this is a special place for sure, but it'll take its toll on you. I was saying, this is some of the toughest hiking I've done, other than the main trip I did a couple of years ago. But in the southeast, I think this is probably about as hard as it gets. But definitely worth doing, I say. But we'll keep showing you all the way. Just a short time now, we'll see Wolf Pit. And one thing I will note too is the climb up from the MST really wasn't bad. Like it was like today so far we've only gained 928 and we're on the last downhill, so under 1,000 feet is really not bad. Now if you take the MST all the way up to near Short Off, that gets steeper. That's hard. So that's something to consider. I mean, there's multiple ways to, there's multiple trails to take. Just know your options, have backup plans. I mean, I don't know really how I would do this. you know, without Wolf Pit, to be honest, because having the 2 cars and having the resupply was just a blessing. So definitely helps to have a resupply if you've got the time, you know, if you're doing more than 3 nights or 4 nights. But I'm almost here. I see gravel. So we've done it. We completed it.
Same spot.
Woohoo!
Made a picture. Come, Sally.
But that's it. Come on, Sally. And here we are back in Wolf Pit. So we'll see y'all on the next one. We're at Brown Mountain Overlook off of 180. I think this is 181. So Brown Mountain's over there. But they also look at Linville from here. So there's the 3 pits you can see. So you see the pointed one right in there. That's Table Rock. That's Hawksville. That's the little summit between Hawksville and Sitting Bear. Sitting Bear, like the rock, is somewhere right in there.
What's Ginger?
Top of Sitting Bear's there. Ginger Cake's up here. Like the trail where we camped right there, you can keep on Jonas Ridge and it goes out to Ginger Cake.
Oh, we missed that.
But see, then we'd have to backtrack that long day.
Oh.
I think we can just come back and do it another time.